Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? And welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider 3. We are on level 2 now, guys. Before we begin level 2, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who watched the first video of Tomb Raider 3. We have now hit 125 likes, which is amazing. So thank you so much everyone that watched the video and liked it. Thank you to everyone who shared the video with your friends and everybody that loves Tomb Raider. And just keep that up, guys. Keep the support going and I'll keep on making these videos. So thank you to everyone who watched. I can't express anymore how grateful I am. So we're on the second level now. And there's a couple of things to go into in this second level. There's going to be a new enemy when you go through this opening in this large tree and pick up the medipack here. Now, if you look closely in the grass here, you'll notice something is lying there. And it's a snake. So draw your pistols and proceed with caution. So here he is. This is the snake. Now they only have one attack, and that is the bite. If they manage to successfully bite Lara, your health will start blinking, which will mean you are poisoned, because the snakes are very poisonous enemies. So if they do manage to land a bite on you and your health starts flashing, the only way you can cure the bite is using a medipack. But they're very, very stationary enemies. They can't crawl, they just stay in one spot, and if you get too close they'll just lunge at you and bite you. But if you keep your distance from them, they're not really a problem. Just shoot them from a distance. So once we've killed that second snake, we pull this lever here. And this will open a trapdoor just here. We're going to crawl through here. And there is a small medipack just to the left here. Up and around the corner, you'll have to kill a third snake. There's lying in wait here. Alright, so moving on. Now, do you remember in the first level there was those cute little cuddly monkeys here that you could sit on the floor with them and you could give them a banana and watch them just happily eat that banana in front of you? Yeah, well, you can't do that in this level. They're now aggressive, which means they will attack as they're climbing up now. Probably annoyed that I have no bananas for them, but yeah, they will attack Lara now. So don't be nice to them, don't be friendly to them, because they are aggressive now. You don't have to kill them, you can just avoid them, but they can get in your way. And if they do get in your way, you will have to kill them. So once you've picked up the ammo here and dealt with the two monkeys, there's a platform in the middle of the water here. It's got another health pack on it, another medipack. So a running jump and a grab here, and then pull yourself up and take the small medipack. There's a switch in the corner that we need to get to, but there are piranhas in the water here. I'm afraid you may or may not, if you're lucky, take some damage here. But it's only very, very minimal damage. because of the piranhas. But if you do take a little damage like I took there, don't worry about it. It's just to get across here, pull this lever. Once you've done that, get back into the water and swim down and to the right. The piranhas will not follow you, so don't be worrying about those piranhas. On the other side, climb out, and you'll come to a collapsed building with a dirt pile here, and there's another monkey. Look at him, he's just hot on my tail. There should be some ammo here. Some Uzi clips, there we are, some Uzi ammunition. Yeah, so these monkeys now are savages, unfortunately, guys. So just jump across the dirt pile here. Should be another monkey here. 2 monkeys. Right, at the end here, before you turn and go down this hallway, there is some ammo just on this building here. Some Uzi ammunition. So, just do a running jump, pick up the ammo. Now, you might be able to make it back the same jump if you're good, like that, but if you do fall, just make your way back across the dirt pile and back here. There should be another monkey here and a save crystal. So, kill the monkey. And then you want to do a running jump here onto this large tree. Now there are a few hidden goodies up here, guys, that you can easily miss, so I am going to get a flare so you can see them. I have plenty of flares, so okay, jump across here. And there's some flares over in the corner here, but to get them you'll have to do a little bit of manoeuvring around. So this section can be tricky if you want the items. And my flares do not last very long, so pop another one. Right, let's see if I can remember how to get these flares. Try and do a running jump here. Nope, it's not enough distance. But if you do fall or anything like that, that you can get back up there, you just grab this slope and then climb up, and at the bottom of the slope jump, and then you just basically climb onto that log at the top. It takes a bit of practice, but you can do it, or you just come back this way. If you do fall in the water, you will have to take the long way round, which is this way here. And you'll have to go through that underwater grate. and swim through it. Unfortunately. Which will lead you back to the dirt pile. So this is quite a long level because you will be entering a temple once you've done the outside area. Right, so once again, a running jump. I'm going to save my game here so that if I do fail this jump I can just reload my save like that. So, and I'll just start back from here. Okay, what's going on there with that jump? No. Oh, this is going to be a long and arduous level, I can just tell. See, I can't jump here because I don't think she'll make the jump. Whatever do I do? Oh, there you go, that works. Just turning a little in midair. Okay, so then we can just climb up on this little outcropping. And the flares are basically just over here in the corner. So that's one pickup. I think we will probably just aim for this little portion here that's sticking out. Okay. And the second pickup is even easier because all you have to do is just aim for this sloped branch and then aim for this branch here and you will find some Desert Eagle ammo. So those are all the pickups in this section. Now what we need to do is get back to where we initially saved our progress, which is just here. Now you'll notice to the right here there's an opening, but we'll get to that momentarily. There's a waterfall in front of us, but there's a couple of items and enemies in that waterfall. So do a running jump to this block here first, and then a standing jump over here. Climb up. And then slide back off the waterfall and hold the action button so that Lara grabs the edge and is able to shimmy. Now you can pick up the shotgun shells or you can leave them for a little bit later. If you want the items here, just jump through and land in here. There is a snake in here, so be very careful. He's guarding some items that he obviously doesn't want us to take. Well, too bad, Mr. Cobra. The items are mine. And your reward is some more flares. Okay, now we can get those shotgun shells that we missed. We'll have to do a little bit of climbing to get them. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to take the long way around. Up here. Okay, fair enough. Anything over here that I can take? No, nothing. Not a thing. Right, so we need to look for a low wall for us to climb. What about up here? No, I think we're going to slide off that. Yep, of course. Of course. There we go, we can climb up here. And now we can get our shotgun shells. Just crouch and crawl over to them. And Lara will just pick them up and put them in her backpack for later. Okay, now we can get into that opening. After we've dealt with the monkey. Oh my god, Lara, come on. I don't think there's any items over here, but I'll just double check. No, nothing. I thought there'd be like a medikit or something, but there's nothing there. Alright, be careful when you first come in here because there's another snake as you slide down the entrance here. He's just hiding in the grass to the right. Keep your weapons drawn, because as you enter down here, there is another cobra just hidden to the right. There he is. Once you've killed him, slide down to the right. Now, if you slide down to the right where the opening meets at the bottom, you'll be completely safe. As you slide down, a boulder will make its way to the left side, but if you're on the right side, the boulder will not hurt Lara, and it'll just safely stop at the wall here. There you go. Interesting statue. Let's take these shotgun shells. Take note of the statue before you, because you're going to be meeting quite a few of these in this level. Okay, pull this block out and then take the items behind it. I think they are shotgun shells. Right, as you crawl into this room, those statues will animate. The one in the corner here will animate. Now, what these enemies are basically Shiva statues. Now, if I stand up here, I cannot be damaged. When you fire at them, they will guard their bodies with their scimitars. Now, as long as they're guarding their bodies, if you continue to fire at them, they will not take damage. Your bullets will just bounce off their scimitars, and you will not be dealing any damage to them. So, to counteract this, put your guns away. And then they will resume their attack on you. The same thing, he's guarding with his scimitars, so I suppose if you get behind them, you can damage them that way, because their back is exposed. But this is the way I've always done it. And you can use any weapon on them. The shotgun is probably the best way of getting rid of them quicker, but I always use the pistols and save shotgun ammo. And you just have to repeat this several times until he finally takes enough damage and dies. However tedious it is, it will work eventually. It just takes a while. Like I said, it does take a while with the pistols, but if you want to save ammunition, it's probably the best way to do it. There we go. Dead. We've defeated the first Shiva statue. Pull both the levers here. And drop through the trapdoor on the right here. There's a hole in here, but those levers will actually open the trapdoor. Pull the lever here and push this block. Be careful, because there is a poisonous dart trap here, and this is a secret area, so stop just before you get to the opening in the floor here. There is a medipack on the floor, but this is a trap, because there's a boulder just off camera to the left of what's here. As soon as we drop into this pit to pick this boulder up, to pick this medipack up, sorry, this boulder, the boulder will roll down and it'll be coming for this pit where the medipack is. So you can get the medipack, but you have to be very, very quick. Now you'll want to just walk forward so that Lara drops into it and lands on the medipack. Pick the medipack up and then just do a forward jump to get out of the pit. If you don't feel too confident, you can always save your game at this point. So, for example, I will do that now. So, just push forward, hit X, and jump. And then you should pick up the medikit and get out without taking any damage. Okay, crawl into the next room. Climb up, but keep yourself in the crawl position so that you do not get hit by the darts. The third room, you're fine to just walk into it. There's no dart traps or anything. And just feel free to take the items here. Small medipack. And then just crawl back out. Okay, so that's the first secret of this level, I think. Now, you have two choices. You can either go through the gate on the left, or you can go through the gate that's opened here. If you decide to go to the right, you'll come to a long hallway with quicksand. You have to get in the quicksand. There's no way around it. So get in the quicksand and just keep to the left. And Lara's head will go underneath, but she should survive, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Take a little bit of damage, a tiny, tiny little bit of damage, but this section's not too difficult. And then climb up this pile of quicksand that's dried here and do a running jump and grab. There is a monkey here, so kill him before he gets to the medikit, which is just here. And then pull the lever here to open this grate. Now, I highly recommend you save your game here, because this next room is a trap. What's going to happen is, as soon as Lara goes into the room in front of us, the grating behind will close. There'll be a spiked wall to the left, and to make matters worse, I don't know if you can see that, but there are a couple of swinging retractable blade traps. So you can get through this without taking a hit. I've done it once. I've been lucky enough to do it once. I don't think I'll be able to do it for the video, but what the game wants you to do is sprint down the hall, and when you get to the blades that are swinging back and forth, press the jump button so that Lara does a forward roll and misses the blade trap. That's what the game wants you to do. So I will try my best to do it, but if you take damage, don't worry, because everybody takes damage at this point. And I took a lot of damage. Yeah, I took quite a bit of damage there, so I'll retry that. Oh, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Didn't take as much damage. It's a very, very hard trap to get through without taking damage. You've really, really, really got to practice to get through that. Anyway, you should be looking for a lever, which you'll find here. This will open a passageway above. Don't go through it just yet, because there's a secret in this area. If you want the secret, you will have to hang fire for a few minutes. So you push this movable block, and then you pull it out. Just enough so that you can reach the upper area, which is here. Now, you'll want to be looking for an opening in the ceiling. So, if it's not here in this part, it's obviously going to be on the other side. So, I probably took the wrong opening there, but it's got to be up here. So, yeah, it's definitely up here. So I think I'll push the block forward a tiny bit more, just one more. Can I get up there like that, or do I have to? No, I'm going to have to pull it out once more. Which you won't do it from this side, so I'll have to do it from the back side here. Excuse me. Okay, that should be enough room for me to climb up. So, like I said before, if you look at the ceiling here, you'll notice there's an opening where there's a wall outcropping here. You can actually grab onto this and climb up, and this is a secret area up here. So we have shotgun shells, some MP5 ammo, and there is a lever here, and if you want the other secret, you'll have to use this lever. So secret number 2 actually coincides with secret number 3. So it's like 2 secrets in one. But I'll explain it a little bit more in the next part. So once you've pulled that lever up there, just climb down. You'll take a little bit of damage, but there's really not a lot you can do about that. You just go back to the movable block that we pulled, and this time you want to pull it back so that you can climb up and drop down into the water. Which is what I did before, but I didn't drop down in here. Drop down to the left, there's water in here, so you will be fine. There's a switch in the water here, so pull that switch. Head through the grate, it opens. There are 2 switches to pull here. One is here. Roll, and then there's one opposite you. Once you've pulled these, turn to the right and swim upwards. And you'll be in an area with a large pool. Right, it's a little bit confusing to explain this secret. In this pool are 3 levers, but only one of them opens the grating where Lara's head is, where the camera is pointed. This is actually the 3rd secret of the level, which is why you needed to pull the lever in secret number 2. But you're going to have to strategize this a little, because you only have so much time to get the items inside the room, and it is also timed. So yeah, you're going to have to plan ahead a little for this one. Right. So you can either pull this lever here, pull this lever, and then pull this lever, and then swim through here, or you can pull these 2, the lever here, the lever on the wall here, and then the lever here. It doesn't matter, but my guess would be, if you're going for the secrets, you need to pull the lever on the wall here, then turn around and go for the lever on the wall here, and then go for the lever here, then roll, and you should be able to just swim through the grating. So we'll try that. So this is the first one. And what these underwater levers do here, you'll see very shortly. Okay, so now go for this lever. Now roll. Should give you enough time to get in the room and get the items. So, a large medipack, some flares, come on. I think those are grenades she's just picked up. Quick, 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 quick. That was close. so those two levers that I've pulled here and on the far wall there, they have activated some torches. I'll just get out the water so you can see. And there are also some invisible platforms. Now, we wouldn't know these platforms are here if we didn't interact with these two levers. It is because of these two levers that you know these platforms exist. So, grab the first one, then you want to grab the second one. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Just stay away from the fire, and there'll be a lever up here. Pull the lever, and this will open a door. Got the save crystal. You want to save before you go in this room, so yeah, it's timed. Because it's a trap. It's another trap room. This level's got quite a few traps. So I've saved there, but I'll just go back and activate the lever again. To the left is a spiked wall. It is not activated yet, but there's a lever here. As you pull this lever, you're going to have to do a bit of evading. So let's see if I can get this right. So that wall's going to come after me when I pull this lever. And then as you get down here, that gate at the end will open after you pull the lever. There is a key in there which you have to grab, and then you have to get out of this room. So you're going to have to be quite quick here. So you pull the lever, use the sprint. See, if you don't stop on bang on the key, you might take a little damage. But I got lucky there. And that's it. I don't think there's anything behind where the trap wall was, but oh yeah, there was. There's a medipack and there's some MP5 clips, so more additional ammo for our weaponry. So now the area where the water was, where the pool was, is flooded once again with quicksand. So save again, because this part can be dangerous if you don't know which section to go on, the left or the right. And it also has falling debris, falling roofing. So yeah, it's quite dangerous. Like I said there, very dangerous. It's a good thing I saved. How about if we just stick to the left here? If you stick to the left, we should be fine. Oh, that's great. That debris pushed me back a little bit there, but I shouldn't stop me. No. Oh, what have you done? So it's got to be the right side then. Oh, Lara. Come on. Alright, we'll try this side. See if we get any better results. Oh, it's such a pain, this part. It really is. Alright, what about if we go down the middle? No, it's just pushing me back, isn't it? Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. We should be able to pull out of the quicksand. Alright. More traps. So, what you have to do here is trigger the boulder, which is just on the right here. So you go so far up the steps and then roll to trigger that boulder. Two pathways you can go here. If you go to the left, you'll have to deal with some blade traps. I always go to the right because all you have to deal with is a monkey. I'd rather deal with a monkey than blade traps. There's nothing I can pick up by the looks of things. Hold the lever here. There's another monkey in this large room. Two monkeys. I think there's a medipack somewhere in here, but because it's so dark, it's hard to see. I did say in the previous level that some of the levels in Tomb Raider 3 are very, very dark. There's the medipack. There it is. So I'll just take that. Thank you very much, Mr. Monkey. Wait till the flare goes out because we don't want to risk a flare death. Or just draw your weapons to drop your flare like that. And then we just climb down. And we're back in the main room where we killed the first Shiva statue. So we have one of the keys for this door here. We've yet to get the other key. So we only have one key of Ganesha. We need to get the other one. This time, go to the area on the left, which we haven't visited. Now our goal in this part of the level is to flood this large area with water, because the second key is in that doorway. So that's what we need to do for this section of the level. Fill this large square pit with water. And there's a lever here, so that we can open this and the key is just there for us to take. So there's a lot for us to do, so let's get to work. Next area is another area with a giant pool. Pull the lever here to open the doorway with the water. But be very careful because there's a dart trap, and if it hits you, it will poison you. Also be very careful in this room because there's falling debris, as you can see there. It nearly hit me. Oh yeah, it did hit me, but she must have just glitched through it, so yeah. So you want to swim to the left here. Just keep away from that dart trap if you can. And then climb up these ladders. Backflip off the ladders because Lara Croft's a badass. And you want to angle yourself so that you're facing this platform here. Do a running jump. That area with the save crystal is another secret, so I'll try my best to remember how to get that. Climb up on this low block here and then jump from here and grab. And then climb to the top. There's another snake over there on that platform that we need to get to. Just do a jump here. So now we're going to have to be quite a rude lady and wake him up from his slumber. I recommend a shotgun for this because you can just hop back, do a running jump, and shoot him in the face. Introduce him to some buckshot from your shotgun. One shot, one kill. Easy. Jump across here. As soon as you land on this platform, hop back and grab. Because there's a boulder and it'll just roll over your head as long as you are just grabbing onto the edge. This is where things get interesting. Some more dart traps. But you can always just crouch to avoid them. And there's these blades. Now, I think if you crawl, they will not hit you. You can just crawl under them like that. Let's hit this med pack here. Okay, so getting this secret, you are going to have to drop into this area where there is no steel barbed wire. I think it's the left. Yes, it's the left, and it should not be sloped. If it's sloped, Lara will slide off the slope and into these razors here that are in the ground, and you'll just take a crap load of damage. So walk through them and then just crawl. You'll take some damage, but it's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of damage. Be careful because there's another snake down there. We don't want to use the shotgun on him. The pistols will work just fine. And there's the cue for the secret. Don't mind me, buddy. I'm just a curious little female adventurer. Raiding the world's tombs, finding secrets. So, another medipack. A save crystal. Is that what's on the other side? What have we got? I think those are Uzi clips. Yes, those are Uzi clips. And now we have to do the climb again, guys. So try your best when you get back into the water not to get hit by the dart trap. If you do get hit by the dart trap, use a medipack, but if you can avoid it, all the better, because you save a medipack. And now we just need to repeat the process that we've already done. Climb up to that ladder, jump across here, jump onto here, jump onto here, climb up to the top. Excuse me, got a bit of a sore throat. And now we need to go back to the room where the blades are still operable, as you can hear. I'd say we're roughly a little over halfway through this level now, guys. So, I did say it was quite a lengthy level. Most of the levels in Tomb Raider 3 are quite long. So once again, crawl. At the end here, you can stand up. Excuse me. Do a running jump. You don't need to grab. And then pick this save crystal up. Push this block forward. And you're going to have to do some arranging now of movable blocks, because behind these movable blocks is a switch that we need. So you push that once, and there should be another block that we need to push. You push this forward as far as it'll go. Good thing she's got a lot of upper body strength for those pushing of the blocks. Right, now we need to find the switch. So we push this forward once. Push this block forward once. Okay, can we do the same for this one? Yes, we can. So now we need to figure out which block to pull out, because I think it's in the middle. I think it's behind this block, if I remember correctly. I have been known to be wrong, but there it is, guys. It is in the middle block, behind the middle block. And this fills that pit with water, which is what we wanted. Now we need to head back there. So you're going to have to do a bit of running and a bit of jumping here, because you will get chased by some boulders, but it's not too difficult. Just jump at the end. Alright, and then drop into the water here. You might get hit by the dart. You see it passing. Just time your drop. Unfortunately, it hit me. So the dart traps have got the same effect as if you were to get bit by the snakes. You can see my health is flashing yellow. That means I'm poisoned. So, yeah. It's not good, but sometimes it does happen, guys. And the only way to neutralise the poison is just to use a small medipack. And that's it, that gets rid of the poison. Jump in the water here and pull the lever. And this will open the passageway behind. And now we can get the second initiate key. But this is not the last key of this level. There's a few we need to collect. So we have the 2 keys now. So I'm going to use the keys and then I'm going to save the game for this next section. Right, there'll be a pit in front of you when the gate opens. There's nothing in the pit, there's no items, so don't bother falling into that pit. Above you is a climbable wall and an opening at the top. Now, jump across and jump and grab. There is a spiked ceiling coming down on you, so be as quick as you can. You might take a bit of damage here, but as long as you're quick, you won't take too much damage. Now we need to get this gate open. You little shits! These monkeys are going after my heels. You're definitely not getting a banana off me for that. Definitely not. Bad monkeys. Bad monkeys. It shouldn't be called Tomb Raider 3, it should be called Tomb Raider 3 when nature bites back all the animals Lara's killed. Tigers and bears and bats, monkeys. She's killed more animals than humanoid creatures, I would say. Right, so now we need to find a way up to get that gate open. Now, I believe there's a movable block in this room somewhere. It's just finding it. Because it's the only way you can get up. So, my brain is a blank page at the moment. I cannot think how you get up here. Like I said, it has been a few years since I've played this game. So, here we go. Found it. Alright, you should be able to climb up here. Pull this lever, jump across here, pull this lever. Activate the boulders. Drop into here. Now, there should be some ammo around here. You're going to have to time your run past the torches here for this section. So, get as close as you can to the torch without it burning you. And then as soon as the torch extinguishes, make a run for it. Like that. So once again, we're going to have to do another battle with the second Shiva statue. So the same process as before. I think you have to you have to kill about 4 of them in this level. So there's quite a few. And then just hang, grab, and you just repeat this. Yes, it's cheap, but it saves you health, it saves you ammo, so it's a win-win for me. That's one down. We're going to have to deal with another one. This one, however, drops one of his scimitars. How the hell can Lara pick that up? That must weigh a ton. How can Lara pick that up and put it in a backpack? That would be poking out of a backpack. But video game logic does never make sense, unfortunately. Pick up the medipack here in the water. But seriously, if this game was realistic, that thing would be poking out of a backpack. So we're going to have to kill another Shiva statue here, because we need his scimitar. Excuse me, sir, I require your weapon. more volley of shots should send him off and we get his scimitar. There we go. Okay. So this is what you do. Pick up his scimitar. Now you're probably wondering, well, what do you do with the scimitars? Well, it's a good question. Up here, there's another statue of those Shiva statues. But if you look closely at the statue, what's it missing? Correct. It's missing 2 scimitar swords because it has no scimitar swords in its lower arms. So that is why you need the scimitar swords from those 2 Shiva statues. Place them in the arms of this statue. To open this gate. Before you go, make sure you search up here for some items. It pays to double check for items. Oh, that's it, that's all you're getting. Okay. I think there's some items in here. There's some more Uzi clips. So pick up the Uzi clips from the pit here. Head around to the left or the right, it doesn't matter, they both lead to the same area. Climb up and then turn your Lara around so she is able to drop out of the crawl space. Now this final room has a lot to do. In the middle of this room, if you were paying attention to the first cutscene at the end of the first level, Tony, who is the guy Lara speaks to, mentions 2 other people that are with him, which is Randy and Rory. And Randy and Rory are both in this room. But, however, they were not successful. They basically succumbed to the Shiva statues. So I'm going to try and get behind this Shiva statue to speed up the process. There really is nowhere to hide in this room from the statue, so you're just going to have to brute force it. Oh, look at the damage I'm getting on him, because his back is not guarded. The back of him is never guarded, it's always the front that's guarded. So if you can get behind them, you can do a lot of damage to these enemies. So just keep your distance from them and just keep on the attack, and then just try and get behind them if you can. Okay, so that is the last Shiva statue you'll have to deal with, which is good. So, like I said, at the end of the first level's cutscene, we met a guy called Tony, and he mentions two individuals that were with him in the temple, which is Randy and Rory. And this is Randy and Rory, so one of them is here and one of them is over here. So I don't know what happened to them. The game doesn't really explain, but it might have something to do with that Shiva statue that we just took down. One of them has got a hole in his chest because he's feeling wholesome. Get it? Wholesome, because he's got a hole in his chest. Wholesome, never mind. It's just a pun. It's just a pun, guys. It's just a really bad joke. So one of them has a key. One of them is guarding some flares. So we now have one key, but we need to find another two keys, guys. So where do we find the other two keys? Because we need to put the keys in these locks. Now you can get the other keys in any order, but one of the keys is down there and the other key is in another trap room, which is in this room, but it's behind a locked door. So I'm going to go for this one first. So a little bit of briefing, what's going to happen in this room. As soon as you step foot in this room, there's a spiked ceiling. You have to flip the switches in this room and then get out as quick as you can. So save your game here, because this can be a little tricky. So you pull this lever, you roll and you turn, but as you turn, angle Lara so that she faces that switch. There's the second key. So 2 keys down, 1 more to go. The third and final key is in a water puzzle, which is just here. Now you can actually see the key on the pedestal just here in the water, but it's not going to be that easy. As soon as you drop into this water, there is a strong current in the water. And there are 2 spiked walls. The current will pull Lara towards the spiked walls so that she is impaled on the spiked wall. So if you don't know how to do this puzzle, it can be quite tricky. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Drop into the water, swim to the left, pull the lever here. Roll. Now keep to the right as much as you can, then swim to the left. The current will still pull Lara, but as long as you keep going to the right like that, and then pull the lever here, this will shut the current off. So now that current should not be active. You can swim wherever you want. It's just that current would pull you towards either that trap or that trap, and Lara would be impaled. And now you can safely just grab the key. And that's all the traps for this level, and we're pretty much at the end of the level now. So if you made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back for this level, because it's got plenty of traps, plenty of enemies, Just use all 3 keys now. And this will open a door somewhere, and the door it opens is just up here. So climb up here, slide down the slope to end this level, and you'll get another cutscene. There's Tony. That was close. We've got unfinished business with that guy. What's that? Quad bike? And that is the end of Temple Ruins, guys. 1 hour 17 minutes 16 seconds. So it is quite a long level, and it's full of traps. We found all 4 secrets, 29 kills, 1,136 ammo used. We were unfortunate and we used some health packs, but that's not really a problem, because as long as I give the information to you guys to get through these levels, I don't mind using a couple of health packs here or a couple of health packs there. Hope you guys have found this level informative, and I have shown you where all the secrets are. I'll see you guys in level 3. Another long level, so it might be over an hour, but it's more Tomb Raider content for you guys to enjoy. So, you know how this goes, you know how this intro ends. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment if you would like to do so. Subscribe if you would like to do so. It's free and it helps me and the channel out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, be safe, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.